Broadcasting live from SHRM 2022 at the New Orleans Convention Center, it's time for Workplace MVP, brought to you by R3 Continuum, a global leader in helping workplaces thrive during disruptive times. Now, here's your host.
Hi, everyone. Your host, Jamie Gassmann here coming to you from SHRM 2022's exhibit hall. And I am in R3 Continuum, our show sponsor's booth. And joining me is Shari Arends from Rollout Systems. Welcome to the show, Shari.
Hi, thank you. It's good to be here.
So tell me a little bit about your background in getting into HR and a little bit about Rollout Systems, the company that you work for.
So I've been in HR for a little over 7 years. My husband was about to retire from the Navy, and I was a stay-at-home mom, and it was like, okay, it's time to do something else now, time to go back to work, and kids were in school full day. And a friend of mine worked for a company that was looking for an HR generalist, and so I got talking with her, and she became my mentor, and the company hired me on, and I've been with them since. Rollout Systems, government contractor. We have 66 employees today working in 7 states.
Wow. That's an interesting story because I can totally relate. I grew up an Army brat, and so my mom was that stay-at-home Army mom, and then went into banking. My dad wasn't retired, but went into banking. When we got into grade school, so That's very interesting.
Yeah.
So now you're here at SHRM. So is this your first time coming to the conference, or have you come multiple times?
Nope.
Or
this is my 3rd conference. I went last year. We were in Vegas, just in September, and then a few years ago we had the conference in DC. So that was my first time. That one was overwhelming. You've got to experience it once, just like eyes open, deer in headlights, kind of like, wow.
Yeah.
It's huge with just thousands of people and hundreds of exhibitors and just all of these things to learn. And so being here now, it's like, okay, they have the app that makes it a lot easier. You walk around, you meet people. I've connected with people from my home state here that I've never met before and met people from all over the country.
Yeah, and you're really involved in SHRM. You wear several hats within the SHRM community. So tell me a little bit about some of the different things that you're involved with and that you do for the organization.
So I work with my local chapter in Southern Maryland, Charles, St. Mary's, and Calvert County. We're in a group called HRASM. It's our lovely acronym, Human Resource Association of Southern Maryland. And I am the membership director with them, sit on the board. So I help, drag in people to come and sit with us and hang out with us and learn and network. And we recently had a conference too for that, so that was awesome. And then I also work with the state council as the chairman for the state conference for Maryland SHRM.
Wow, so you're staying very busy in that SHRM kind of HR space, which is great.
I do, yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I get to work with amazing people from all over the state. And we put on a great conference in October. So it's really looking forward to it.
So now, obviously at SHRM, there's like so many different types of sessions, lots of different topics, between benefits and FMLA and, DE&I and mental health. So what are some of the challenges that you're here to learn more about for your organization?
So I sat through earlier today a really good conversation on influence, how to speak and how to direct the conversation to focus on the positives rather than the negatives. You can do anything, like from choosing a new platform service, to having communication with an employee who maybe not doing so well in their work. Why is it that way? Have conversation, dig deeper, and show empathy. And so a lot of things that we do, my company right now is mostly remote. So then there's engagement, right? Keeping people engaged, keeping people involved, keeping them connected, not just to us, but to, one another with their teams when they're working from home in various locations.
Yeah. And that remote work, making sure they're coming into a meeting on your Zoom call and prepared and productive.
Yes, absolutely.
So along with influence, are there other areas that you're exploring here at the show? Because there's so much.
Yeah. So I have several different types of sessions that I've selected to attend. And it's everything from FMLA to, communicating better and trying not to be too dry, but following the laws, right?
Well,
you got to
and they
follow the
keep
laws.
changing over the last 3 years.
right?
Yeah.
There's a special session just for California employees, which we have. And so, it's just important to keep up to date on all of those things. And with employees living and working in 8 states total, but contracts in 7 states, it's a lot to keep track of. It's a lot to manage. It's a lot to do, but I love it. Yeah, it's a great work every day. And then my volunteer work on top of that, it's very satisfying.
Yeah, you found your passion in work.
Yeah.
Very
I have
cool.
one of my swag badges says I heart HR.
Love it. Yeah, that's awesome. It's a great badge to have, it sounds like. And we're so excited that you joined us on the show today and shared your expertise and your background and what you're excited for here at the show and all that great involvement that you do. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate being here.
Thank you for joining us on Workplace MVP. R3 Continuum is a proud sponsor of this show and is delighted to celebrate most valuable professionals who work diligently to secure safe workplaces where employees can thrive.